Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kyle Chartbully back with another video. Gonna get straight to it, guys. Got a cool one for you today. I'm gonna go through the GJ trade that I did today. So I want to walk you through the analysis that I did last night in the Telegram group. If you haven't already, make sure you click the description, join the Telegram group. It's free. I'm just dropping analysis, tips, and signals in there. Just help people out. People who are struggling, breaking even all the time, just showing you what I look at so that you guys can apply it for yourself, you know, and be independent traders, because that's the whole goal, is to be independent. So after I do that, I'm going to walk you through on the strategy tester, the actual trade that I did today. And I think this is going to be better than just watching my videos where I'm just showing the whole trade in progress, but I'm actually going to walk you through what I'm looking at. So if we go through last night, as you can see, this is on June 24th. Today's the 25th, so this is last night. I said a swing high was being formed on the daily. There's nothing confirmed yet. Earlier in the week, I was saying I wasn't sold on bullish. So if you look here, there's a huge move up, then another move up. We had a nice pin right here. I wasn't sold just because it's been dropping for almost 2 weeks. So I had to see some more confirmation. I needed to see how things finished at certain levels for me to be sold on a buy. So I said still looking for bearish movement to coincide with H1 and H4 downside momentum. So after that, I broke down the H1 time frame, and I showed earlier in the week I wanted to break like this 134 level right here, pretty much the 80-yard high, for me to get sold on a bullish GJ. It was unable to break yesterday's high, the previous day. So, and also there was a bunch of equal lows here, quote unquote support, but I already knew they were going to break through the support because they only built the support level to break through it. That's why support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support, because they're just looking to break through at some point. So I even put here equal lows equal easy targets. So this was my target for GJ for the trade today. All right, so, and just to show you guys the final verdict, this was live. I said nice shift candle here. I think I'm gonna take a sell, 20 pip stop loss, 2% risk. I took that right here and called it out for the group as it was happening live. All right, then we were 18 pips up. I told them to stay patient. I knew it was going to drop down, so I didn't want people to just, what I didn't want to happen was it to come all the way back up. I kind of wanted to stay in the middle and then drop. But what ended up happening is it pushed all the way back up. So I don't know what people are using for their risk management. I said 2%, but I know people are risking a lot more. So just to protect the group, I said just take profit now because it's pushing back up. And good thing I did, because it literally came all the way back up. So I mean, I got out, took a little profit. So I re-entered the trade here for 20 plus pips. And I even said I asked everyone to close just to be, you know, on the safe side. But I told them to notice how it rejected right here at my sell zone. I got in a little late, but I got in on this pullback right here, right there, and entered in with 2 positions, because at that point I had equal lows right here and I got targets right here. So I got short-term target to break through and I got a long-term target. So final result, bah, TP was hit. It is what it is. You can look on your charts and see it. So yep, that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do now is bring you guys over to the actual trade, and we're gonna walk through this live. All right, guys, so we back here on the strategy tester, and I'm gonna walk you through the best I can on what I was looking at for this trade and why I took it. So as you can see, we're here on the 25th on the strategy tester. I got the H1 and I had the daily. So you already saw the analysis from the previous night, but just kind of walk through it again. Got my daily. I was looking for bearish momentum still, just because I had this little swing pattern here. H1 We've been bearish for a long time. We came up, but ultimately we couldn't get past this level that I wanted to get past, so that I could see, you know, kind of like a bounce move, something like that. So that's kind of what I was anticipating if it was going to be bullish, but we never got there, so it doesn't even matter. So I was still anticipating a bearish move, so that's what I was seeing. So what I'm looking for is moves above this Asia consolidation, and I trade New York only just because I'm in the US and I don't like waking up 3 a.m. So I generally trade pairs that move in the New York session: the UCAD, gold, GJ, sometimes GU moves there, stuff like that. So I'm gonna let this play out, and I'm gonna let it go candle by candle. I'm gonna speed up just a little bit, but not too much. That might be a little too slow. All right, that's good. So candle by candle, we're looking. And like I said, I'm looking for moves outside of this consolidation here. So that's a nice move, but I don't trade. I'm not up at this time. So when I do the strategy tester, I keep it as realistic as possible. If I don't trade London, I'm not looking to trade the pair on the strategy tester in London. But look at that move right there. Look at that inducement. That is a 36 pip candle. Actually more than that. Hold on. Someone's a 48 pip candle. So, you know, people, those breakout traders, that's what they got caught with. People who are looking for momentum candles, things like that. That's why you have to have your analysis beforehand, because if you just wake up and you see this and you don't know what's going on and you're not solid in your bias, that's why trading 5, 6, 7 pairs makes no sense, because you're going to get faked out more often than not. So, you know, if you saw that, you might got excited. But so when I see that and I see they're not coming back up to that high yet, what I like to do is I'll take my rectangle. Some people call these supply zones, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I just know that's the high, and I know they're going to be feeding that area. So let's go here. Now remember, I got in on the small shift candle. So look, we're up there. This is probably the time I'm awake now. So I'm seeing how it's playing. Okay. Right there. He came right back up to my sell zone that I'm looking for. Did not break this high yet. So that's a good sign. Oh, actually it did. My fault. It did. And I think that's where I got in. So let me go back here just to make sure. I don't want to make anything up. Yeah, so like, yep. So what I did, I took my sell right here, and I was in instant profit. Instant profit. Stop loss was about 20 pips. I put a little bit above it, so like it was like right here. So that's when I called out this part, and I said 18 pips up currently, stay patient. This is where I was at. Now notice it's gonna come back up. I didn't want it to come up all the way back up here and retrace all the way back up. I kind of wanted a small pullback, maybe like around here, and then drop, because my TP is this area. And why this area? is because they're going to target liquidity areas. You can see there's a bunch of wicks right here. So that's a lot of built-in money, because the real move was to go short. I mean, they got a lot of people adding positions right here, all of this, so they're gonna take everybody out. All right, so it started retracing up, and at this point, I think when it closed like right there, I wasn't feeling too great about it. So I told everybody close it out, just because I want to protect people's accounts. So I mean, if you close it there, you pretty much just broke even. So I was still looking at the trade, and when I saw this, man, another rejection. Honestly, I think I was doing something else, and I caught this next candle. Yeah, and I caught that, and I caught the pullback, right? So I didn't call this for the group, just because it was just on a whim, and I just took it because it was just trader's intuition. I just knew it was about to happen. So like I said in the analysis, I had equal lows right here, and to me that's a good sign. Like, they're looking to break through. That's a confirmation in my opinion. So I got multiple confirmations on this one. I had 1, 2, 3 attempts to fail that fail to get above this high right here. I got a shift candle, a retrace, and then another bearish candle and another bearish candle with equal lows in the direction that I want price to go in. So I mean, I took another position, and here we go. Now remember, my TP was down here, and then it just bleeds out. So that's pretty much it, and I'll just let this play out. So I apologize. I guess my TP was right here, but it did get hit. My bad. All right, so that's going to be about it, guys. Hope this was helpful. Hope it broke it down. Hope you guys learned something. Like I said, feel free to join the Telegram chat. Hit me on Telegram if you have any questions. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. If you guys like more of these walkthroughs, I can do these all the time for you guys. It's no problem. For any great trades that I get, any good trades that I called out in the Telegram group that work out, I don't mind doing these for you. But yeah, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll holler at you guys next time. Peace.